Hey everyone. So it's good afternoon. So anyway, it's Friday afternoon. I might get a call, so I might have to stop this video. But anyway, I wanted to come on and ask. Just kind of see if I'm overthinking things or am I wrong for feeling the way that I feel about a certain situation. So I'm not sure. I'm sure I had a video on here at some point or something where I had explained to y'all that I am married. I've been married for 13 years now to my husband, and my husband and we separated in 2017. So yeah, he decided he he was already like leaving home or whatever. So before 2017, so around 2015, he had already started leaving home whenever I was pregnant and going to his ex-wife. And I knew all about it and everything. And I was always begging him to stay and, all that things that a woman do. Sometimes a man might do it too. But anyway, I was always begging him to stay and all that. So anyway, like I said, he left 2017. He finally left in 2017. And he left me a day after my mother's funeral. So yeah, so I just had my mother's funeral, and then, which was April 1st of 2017, and then he left April 2nd, 2017. So he had his mind already set. He packed all his stuff. I had no idea he was leaving, and he sat me down that night after the funeral and everything. He told me, he explained to me, hey, he decided to go ahead and leave. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, it hurts. But the thing is, I called him. And usually, now I'm fine with it. I'm over it, all that. So I started calling him Saturday because we don't talk often. We talk sometimes, but not often. And again, he lives with his ex-wife 5 hours away from me and their 2 daughters that they had before I met him. So his daughters are already teenagers or whatever. And so I have a 9-year-old with him. And also, my daughter was a twin. And my daughter, the reason why I treat her so special, and she is so special to me, is because she was a twin and she was my baby B. And I lost baby A during the pregnancy. So yes. Now, I called him this past Saturday. I was like, oh, let me, I kind of call and check on him and, and all that. So I call him, no answer. So I'm like, okay. And then I call him again, no answer. So I kind of call him again and I'm like, this is unusual, call him a couple times, no answer. I'm like, okay. And Sunday comes, I call him again a couple times. I send him a message on WhatsApp and I'm like, okay. Usually he'll get back with me, hey, let me call you back, something, whatever. Nothing. So Monday morning, I wake up about 5 o'clock in the morning. He sends me a regular text message. He's like, hey, sorry I missed your call. I'll get back with you as soon as I can. I hope there's no emergency. So I message him and I say, no, there's no emergency. I was just calling to check on you. So I'm thinking, he'll probably call that day because usually I'm used to it. Whenever he's with his ex-wife, he doesn't answer my call, or either he'll block me or something like that. He doesn't answer my call. He'll put his phone on silence or whatever. He'll block me, and that's just how it is, and that's things that I had to deal with this whole time. Whenever he would go out of town and go visit her, he would block me. I would be here pregnant, and an emergency could pop off at any point. And he would just block me. He would block me on WhatsApp. He would block me on his phone calls. And yeah, and he would tell me, I'm blocking you, So that's things that I had to deal with. And I know some of y'all wonder, why are you still married to this man? Yeah, I mean, there's reasons behind it, you know. But anyway, well, I'll tell that story later. I'll get into all that later. But anyway, so I don't know. Like I said, sorry. I'm not begging for him to come back, but I felt like all of a sudden something between yesterday and today just kind of like just didn't set well with me, and I just feel a little, I don't know if I'm having mixed emotions or and like I say, it's nothing like I want him back because this man has already proved to me. He has proved to me so many ways that he doesn't want me. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's fine, you know, that is totally fine. He doesn't want me. Now, I just kind of felt in my feelings like I felt some kind of way. I felt like I was going back to how I used to be. Like he wasn't answering my calls, and then I started feeling like, oh well. And I kept calling him this morning. I'm like, hey, you know, snap out of it. Like he'll call you back. You know, quit calling this man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, sometimes some things still hurt. You know, and like I said, it's over. It's done. Um, I'm still his wife legally. And yeah, my husband sleeps next to another woman every night. He works, he made sure that his job was, he has a very good job. He made sure that it was closer to her. And, you know, and they live in a house. And I'm still here struggling, living in an apartment that I can barely afford because it's so expensive. The rent is so expensive. But, you know, and my situation doesn't have to be like, it didn't have to be this way, you know. But yeah, so, and at one point he had even mentioned uh, maybe he get a 6 bedroom house and we all stay together. And I'm like, no, I never agreed to that. Like, I was like, no. So he kind of was upset with me about that too, you know. So, but anyway, I just kind of had mixed feelings this morning. Like, I almost felt heartbroken, I guess, that he didn't answer my call. But I'm like, you're over him. And that's true, I am. I want someone who will love me, you know, love me and care about me. And that's why I say, you know, it was to the point he would come visit me. My husband would come visit me and play with my feelings, my emotions and everything, play with my heart. He would come, you know, um, sleep with me and leave. And I felt like I was someone, like I wasn't the wife. You know, I felt like I was a side chick or something like that. That's how I felt. So eventually it all stopped and we stopped sleeping together, and you know, that's just how it is because I refuse to do that. But yeah, so like I said, maybe I'm in my feelings. Maybe I feel lonely. Maybe I want someone. And anytime that I mention that I want someone, you know, because one time he did message me earlier this year and he said, I'm truly sorry. I know I've been so horrible, so mean to you. And he told me, I truly love you. And he asked me, do you feel the same way? And I said, actually, I don't, because the feelings are gone. Like, I've been hurt so much that I just don't have that for him anymore. Yes, he's my husband. Yes, the father of my daughter, but I just don't have that anymore, you know? But yeah, and I told him, I said, actually, I'm considering, which I was considering, trying to find someone, joining a dating site, and I did. Um, Joining a dating site, and I'll tell that story too. That didn't work out. And I never met anyone in person, just over the phone. And I told him I'm gonna join a dating site, which I should have never said. And then I said, because I want someone to love me. I want someone I can go home to every night. You know, every evening we go to work, we come home, we cook together, we spend weekends together, we go out of town, we go traveling because I've never been traveling, you know, and it hurts me and it breaks my heart to see that my husband, he's traveled a lot of places. He's taken this woman and their 2 daughters a lot of places, and he shows me pictures. me and my daughter, we haven't been anywhere. We've been to small little places, but we haven't been anywhere. And that's why I'm trying to work on doing better for myself and my daughter right now. I'm really trying. That's why I'm working on my master's degree, which I will. Y'all, I'm going to graduate October next year, 2025. It'll be the ending of October or the beginning of November. The lady said that she would send out an email to give us the right date. So I'll be graduating with the master's. After that, I'm going to join the doctorate's program. If they accept me, and I know they will, I'm praying they will, because why not take it all the way, you know? And I guess I just struggle, you know, I'm struggling right now. It's hard doing it by myself, me and my daughter. And yes, my husband, he helps me, you know, financially a little. But back to me telling him that I was going to join a dating site and I was going to look for someone to really love me and care about me. He gets upset. And he told me, well, I'm going to stop paying your medical insurance and I'm going to stop sending you $1,000 a month. And you better get your whoever man to do it for you. And just upset. How are you upset and you're doing it? You know, how are you upset with me about just saying, not physically doing it, but just saying that I want to look for someone, just someone to care about me and really love me. Yeah, so that's my life. And yeah, I just want someone to love me. I want someone to love me. And like I said, it's just hard. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, I got so much to do. I just hope that my life makes a shift. I pray my life shifts and I will be able to do things that I've never done before and take my daughter, you know. It made me sad seeing her. I remember years ago, she was younger. She's 9 now. She was younger. She would go in the kitchen, climb into the kitchen cabinet, one of the kitchen cabinets, and she'd say, I wish to go to Disney. I wish to go to Disney. I wish to go to Disney. And she opened the door and she says, I'm not at Disney. You know, I want to make her wish and her dreams come true too as well. But yeah, life is hard. But I know that things are going to change. It's going to change. It's going to get better. And some people don't understand. Sometimes I tell them, I'm tired. I'm tired. I am so tired. But hey, it's going to get better. I live in one city. I drive to the other city to work every day. And I come to work every day to get either cussed out by students or the back talk. I go through this every day. I've been doing this 2 years now, and things have got to change. This is not my primary, and actually, education is not my primary. So actually, what I'm going to school for, what I'm getting my master's in, is occupational health and safety. So yeah, occupational health and safety management. And I'm gonna get my doctor's in it. And I'm gonna do better. I love you all. And pray for me. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe, you know, let it go. And I've let it go. I've let it go. I'm not after him or anything like that. No, I'm not. I just don't know why I felt the way I felt. Like, I don't know. And then my daughter saw me call him this morning, you know, and she said, oh, I said, I don't know about your dad. You know, he hasn't called me back. He sent me a message, but he hasn't called me back. And she said, oh, no, I hope nothing happened to him. You know, she said, because I won't have anyone to protect me whenever my friends always bully me, you know. And I said, yeah, you do. You have me. But yeah. Anyway, I love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.